it's the original Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, Jeru The Damaja, Brooklyn, East New York, holding it up every day, all day, right now, in France, just one record. You know what it is. Peace. Alright, so listen. If I could just have one record, that's the most craziest shit you could ask me in the world. Because I love so many records. It's so many records that I was, oh, this is the record, or this is the record, or this is the record, right? But I'm gonna say, and Curtis Mayfield, I love him. I'm gonna break his heart, I'm sorry. I would say The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. When that record came out, I was in high school, Franklin K. Lane. I think I was about 16 years old. Because what year did that come out? They came out about 87 or something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken, 87, 88. I was in Franklin K. Lane, and my man Gary Sam, he was the guy who used to always record. He used to record two shows. He used to record the Rap Attack with Mr. Magic. He used to record the Red Alert show. So one was on BLS and one was on 98.7 Kiss. For all you people out here who don't know, that's the origins. That's the first hip-hop shows, like as far as on mainstream radio. And they only used to play it for like 2 hours on Friday and Saturday. And so every weekend, my man Gary would come to school. He had one cassette that he would just tape over every week, so we could hear the new joints. And the first joint, I remember when he put the tape in the Walkman, it was like, news from the East Side. The ruler has returned. Stop, 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 stop line. Dun, 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 dun. Gather around party goers, that's if you're still living, and getting on down to the old slick rhythm. This one here is called the Buddha, my dear, and it's a real party, so that set things clear. It's 100% proof for champion, the truth, and if you need spirit, I bring back your youth. So folks unwind some shit, and be kind to the rhythm that you hardly find. And off we go, let the trumpets blow. You know, I was like, oh, Slick Rick is back, because we knew Slick Rick from the Get Fresh crew with Dougie Fresh, you know what I mean? So when that came out, see, because today's shit is a lot different. The way people listen to music, they not really listening for the new joint, like how we were. We were listening for the new style, the new beats, the new, everything sounds the same now. So I would say The Great Adventures of Slick Rick, because, and since we talking about just one record, so this is just one record, but I have to go on record and say that my favorite MC is Cool G Rap. Favorite MC ever, besides me, you know what I mean? And but The Great Adventures of Slick Rick, it was incredible. That's where I got my storytelling skills from. And like things like Can't Stop the Prophet or other songs that I did in that way, not the average. It's because Slick Rick album was just like a whole story. You had Mona Lisa, you had every record on there was dope. You know what I mean? The Moment I Feared, this was the moment I feared. And he's talking about, and a bunch of Brooklyn kids were looking all down my throat. That was crazy. I had big chains, I had big chains with the big pieces on them. Then they looked at me and told me to run them. This was the moment I feared. And that's how life was for us back in the days. You had Dookie, jewelry, and all. So he just told us the whole story about, and even the one when he said that he had a kid, he had the call from Knight Rider. And Slick Rick, that's the album. The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. It's no album to me that it's no MC I know who could tell a story like Slick Rick, including myself. That was it. That album was all storytelling. And that's why the title was fitting. The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. It was like, what's that famous old book, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that was the type of shit he was doing, like flying from here and going to here and meeting all types of crazy people. And so it influenced me a lot. You know, I love Rakim and all those other guys, but The Great Adventures of Slick Rick is that's one of my top albums of life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in life, I could live another 50, 60 years. That will always be the record that when I hear any of those songs, it touches my heart in a way, like it's so nostalgic for me. It takes me back like that. And the things that he was saying, I was like, that's very clever. You know what I'm saying? I would love to say some shit like that. I would love, so it made me want to write stories. Whenever I wrote a story in a rhyme, I was trying to be like Slick Rick. Straight up and down. So that's it. So just one record, 3 Adventures of Slick Rick. That's what Jeru The Damaja says, for real. You're gonna have to catch me about 4 more times so we can get another one on my just one record. Just let you know what's going on with me right now. You know, I'm known, some people say I'm a legend, blah, 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 whatever. That's what they think. I'm just trying to make good hip-hop music every day, and I got a new EP that's out right now. It's called The Hammer. It's only 5 songs because what I want to do is I want to do 3 different EPs because we're in this internet type world. So first I want to release it on digital, then I'm going to do the vinyl, but I'm going to do 3 EPs, The Hammer, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And what I want to do is have my favorite producers from my era of hip-hop on those records. So right now, I have the Beatnuts, Large Professor, my man PF Cutler who did the East is in the House, all on one record. Just 5 records. It's dope, it's crazy. You can go get it on iTunes, Amazon, Xbox Live, whatever, for $3. And then, if you don't want that, if you're into the classic thing, you get the vinyl in January. Then the Hammer Part 2, I'm gonna have some crazy people, and I can't really talk about it because it's, you know, what it is. And also I have another project out in Poland with a crew called the SLU Gang, my man Paya, DJ Dex. They're like OGs from Poland. They've been making records for 20 years. They got the crazy ill beats, my man o.s.t.r. And that record is coming soon. I got Ill Bill, Large Professor, OC, Mr. Funky from Lords of the Underground. And my idea was what I wanted to do was take the OGs from Poland. That's pretty cool. That was dope. You should have left it. The OGs from Poland and the OGs from America and put them on the record together. Whether it's a Polish producer and an American rapper, or an American producer and a Polish rapper, put them all together because no one has ever done that. So I have guys who are like I said, who these guys respect, and some guys might not know, whatever, but they're all going to be together, and no one has ever done like that because, you know, in Poland they call me the Czarny Cesarz. You know what I'm saying? The Black Caesar. You know, because to rozumiem, mówię po polsku. Like that. Like I be out there. You know, so I'm doing that. I'm also into photography very heavily. I'm about to have my first worldwide exhibition soon. It's just me really trying to think of the photographs that I want to use because I'm funny like that. Like I really don't even put my work online because I want to keep it like, oh, I want to use this, I want to use that. And so I'm just sitting there with thousands of pictures on a hard drive. I sold 2 photographs already in a gallery in New York. And yeah, that's just it. I'm just being creative. Writing movies, trying to impregnate half the world. You know, nah, I'm just joking. I'm just having fun, being Jeru and living, you know what I mean? And that's it. So it's just one record, Jeru The Damaja, France, Paris, Crelle, Nantes, Lille, Lyon, Bobigny, wherever else I forgot, Toulouse, Mulhouse, wherever. That's what it is. Jeru The Damaja represent France. That's what it is. Au revoir. Soul up, flip.